Lobbying for science, the study I'm conducting, shows that German universities do not generally draw on strategic communication when addressing politicians and political institutions. Most people communicating for research organizations are not very much aware about what lobbying means and how it works. So here we go. 10 points to consider if you want to practice strategic and effective lobbying. First, competition of interests. Competition of interests is fundamental to democracy. No competition, however, without voicing one's interests. Voicing one's interests in the political decision-making process, this is what lobbying is about. So all organizations should participate in it. Bad lobbying. There is no such thing. Lobbying is built on rules and values. What is actually bad is lobbying without rules. But this is called corruption, and that is illegal. Those who lobby should know the rules and the values on which lobbying is built. Lobbying is communication pursuing interests. To make it work requires a creative plan. Drawing up such a plan and following it, this is what constitutes strategic communication. Strategic communication, and hence lobbying, is a process that follows a cycle. The lobbying cycle consists of 3 stages: analytical make-up, strategic decision, and operational implementation. These 3 stages can be broken down into 10 steps, the final one of which is evaluation. And evaluation once again merges into analyzing, thus locking the last step with the first one, so the lobby wheel keeps on turning. Goals to be achieved through lobbying go beyond the particular interests of one's organization. Just asking politicians for money to finance the research is not enough. Let politics and the public know what this money will do for the common good. Addressing the public and politics requires for internal stakeholders to get involved. This implies for the university to share information on lobbying activities with staff and students, drawing on their experience and significance and support adds more drive and more impact to the lobbying activities. So internal communication is fundamental to lobbying. Stakeholders will be more willing to support lobbying activities if message or if the message appeals to them. For this reason, messages must be short and specific. Messages tailored to the stakeholders make it easier for them to identify and spread the word. Strategic communication is the backbone of lobbying. If the management empowers communication professionals, assigns them with the clear-cut mission to develop and implement a strategy, this effectively contributes to successful lobbying. Personal contacts to politicians are fundamental. At the same time, organizations need to voice their interests in public. This includes events, print and online publications, and social media. Mass media coverage also plays an important role in lobbying. So it's all about the right media mix. Lobbying takes place in alliances. Lobbying with joint forces saves resources and increases effectiveness. And even if you are competitors, working together pays off in the long run. So every single university will benefit from lobbying for science.